I started a little baseball, and unfortunately, you know what that means? We're talking about performance enhancements lately, whether it's steroids, HGH, it doesn't matter. Basically, the cheating. Now, this week, Milwaukee Brewers star and 2011 National League MVP, Braun, suspended for the entire balance of this year, another 65 games for using PEDs. Now, he's one of several big-time names here that are caught up in the Biogenesis Lab scandal, but obviously, another name is Alex Rodriguez. Let's just jump right to it, guys, and forget about the drama of as the world turns with Alex Rodriguez. I want to get into broader questions, which was, now let's just be fans here for a second. It seems that people care more than they did, you know, and we all kind of knew that Mark McGwire or Sammy Sosa's, their heads were just getting large. We all kind of knew something was up, but we all looked away because it was good TV. Am I wrong, or maybe probably
head was large without the drugs?
Fair enough,
in many ways.
But but don't you think fans care more now about this? Aren't they sick of the cheating, or do you think it's just they're sick of hearing about it on TV, radio, and the newspaper? Which do you think it is? I think they want a clean game now, but maybe I'm naive.
I think maybe there's a sense that only some people are cheating now, whereas the McGwire, Sosa, Bonds era, everybody was cheating. So, you know, look, if everybody's cheating, then it's actually fair in a weird way. But now, so many people have been suspended, and they should know better, and they continue to do it anyway. And then there are people that have, like Braun, come out and said, I did not do this, and pushing back as hard as they can.
Threw a guy, the tester, under the bus here, ruined a life here, potentially a professional life.
And he's still not really apologizing for that.
That's definitely part of it. I mean, I root for the Mets and the Orioles. Chris Davis is leading the world in home runs this year, and it's unfortunately, you have to wonder in the back of your mind, is this clean? Is there something going on here? That's the part that hurts me, that bothers me the most with all of it. It's not being able to sort of put these guys on the pedestal that you used to be able to and just admire their accomplishments.
I think that if A-Rod comes back, manages to come back this year, hits 20 home runs, and the Yankees win the pennant, I don't think anybody here will care. He'll be on the front page, and the front runners that are Yankees fans in New York,
I'm a huge fan. I take him back,
be venerated.
but here's the difference for me. I take him back, but if they suspended him for life, as soon as the playoffs are over, as soon as they suspended him for life, I wouldn't miss him for a second.
I think people want to pull the wings off Alex Rodriguez, you know?
Yes, exactly.
Nobody wants to see him play right now.
But what would you do? I make you a Hall of Fame voter. What the heck do you do? I mean, it even gets complicated, like a Mike Piazza. Nothing was ever proven with him. Right. We don't know all the names and all the rest. But there's this cloud that hangs over him.
Not Mike.
Yeah, see? No, but what do you do with these guys when you don't know who was and who wasn't clean from the era?
That's the thing that's angry, is
it
really ruins the game. And the game and history is built into this game, and it ruins that. And that's what makes you so angry.
But you can tell it's not as. I mean, you just watch a ball game, and there's more emphasis on pitching. There's not as many home runs. The guys don't seem as humongous as they did before. Clearly, it's not as widespread as it was.
The difference is the players and their union no longer do cover for the worst. They think $3 million if you're Braun, that's the penalty he's going to do. Forget about public perception. Right. He signed $20 million contract. Yeah. Melky Cabrera gets another contract if he gets busted. There has to be more of a punitive monetary thing because I think that's all they care about.
Well, how did you stop it after the Black Sox scandal? I mean, if you go back in history,
ban people for life from baseball if they were caught anywhere near a gambler.
Right.
Yeah. So that's the precedent. Kennesaw Mountain Landis, you do what he did, and that's how you fix it.
That's why Pete Rose, for some reason, still isn't in the Hall of Fame.
All right. When we come back here, we're going to kind of stay with sports. Madison Square Garden, world's greatest arena, being evicted from its home. Maybe.
It's because the Islanders are about to
don't. Would you leave the Islanders alone? They have been given a decade to relocate, has MSG, after a vote by the New York City Council. We'll explain why, maybe for the first time in my life, I feel a little bad for the Dolans. Stay with us.